Hey, good evening. So this is a non-conventional time slot stream, and I'm going to play a bit this week during the week because I wanted the top 100 for Constantine. As you may remember, Constantine is one of my favorite characters from the comics. I always said that I was waiting for him to be introduced in the game, and I'm just barely outside of top 100. I was top 100 yesterday morning, and this afternoon I was like 120ish, and seems that people are starting to play again right now. So I have this board, and as you can see, our good friend Chrombopulpus Michael is one of the opponents. So I'll leave him for last, and I suppose this will be a nightmare for me to face because, POT, Red Robin are going to crush my dreams. And then I have these nice two guys here, Percy and Kemadam. And if you see them, they are on top of the usual suspect. So there will be nice fights from this starting board. I've cleared the one not really interesting one because I was nearly full energy. So let's not waste any more time and let's go for this that shot fight here. So as usual, I will try to use my Alliance character as much as possible, but as I want to go for top 100, I will not play Enchantress and Star Sapphire because my own are like Gear 1 and in the dumpster, as I usually say. And I will try and use Green Arrows and the Emerald Archer and Bane if possible. And those are those two girls here. So it's level 1, not nothing. And level, you go. And level 2, nothing here. So don't make me play those because it will be just wasted time. So let me mute this Firefox. Okay. And let's dive in with the first fight. I was saying that I will face this Deadshot. I usually would go on here with Aquaman, the old guy, not the new one, because I want to, let's say, stop and the crit from Deadshot. But as Harlequin Majester is there, I will try and go for let's say a more safer approach with Steppenwolf in the lead position. If I will fail, I will just swap to Aquaman later on. So let me check some windows and we will start this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I want Harlequin Majester to be able to counter those blues, and I think that I will try and kill the red with Power Girls. So let's go. So I got an enrage on Siren and Majester, and hopefully Siren will clash on my Harlequin Majester. My Etrigan is gear 11. I told that I will level him up during the week, and it just has 1 to last skills, so it's not fully skilled. And during the evening, I will get the last remaining 3 shards to get him to health 2. So usually, as I don't have his third legendary that will give him the overheal needed for the skill number 1, I will buff him. And hopefully I won't go so low after I get the Harlequin Magister attack. So she won't be able to. Hi, Lucky Man. Yeah, I'm going for top 100. So Harlequin Magister got stunned, and DOJ removed the evasions up. Yeah, I'm going for top 100. I'm 190, I think, right now. So I want right now to taunt up to be able to AoE the whole lot next turn after I buff everyone with Steppenwolf. So I will retain my buffs, and Etrigan is no buffed. So let's crit chance up everyone and AoE. Hopefully that DS and he's dead. So right now I want to kill with Harlequin my Jester the DOJ or bring him as low as possible. Yeah, she's dead. And Etrigan should fix the last girl up. So this one was easy. And as I said, I could have gone with Aquaman lead, but you know, it's scary when Harlequin Magister enrages your team, so I suppose that this week we will need like 308 or 4,000 to be able to get into top 100 because as you may know, right now we are already at 2,900 for the top spots, and these usually are the lowest after a couple of days, and I'm 180. So let's continue. I have this Sal Jordan fight, and this is nothing spectacular here, just a full bunch of L5. And my plan in here is just to slow down that green arrow, so I won't die from their perpetual turns. And after that, uh, I will try and bleed them with Siren. So, sadly, I won't have any good leader here because if I go for, I would have gone with something like this, reverse flash. So reverse flash slows the green arrow, and then Siren and Etrigan go. And I've seen that lately a green arrow doesn't use his AoE on the opening move. So I can try my luck and ignore that and use Cheetah here. Let's see if this works. So the plan is reverse flash to slow down green arrow. Power Girl will buff up, Cheetah will buff up, and we'll see if this works. I think it's better if we attack Al Jordan with Power Girl because I will taunt up on the next turn. So let's slow down the arrow. Let's buff up. Let's buff up again. Yeah, I can't. My arrow is gear 10 and they are all gear 11, so there's no point. So right now, Hal Jordan, if he has shields up, will hammer me. So I will try and remove that shield from Hal Jordan. Yeah, we did it. And thus he will shield up again. Batman will taunt. Yeah, and this is perfect. I've lost my taunt, but it's okay. I lost my cheetah too. So let's get some speed up from reverse flash because I want to be able to use the AoE as soon as the time paradox as soon as possible, and let's try and load them down. So we'll be able to, yeah, kill someone else with the after taunt AoE. So right now with this taunt, I will be sure that I will rack up enough strengths up to be able to kill them with the AoE on the next turn. And that stupid arrow is making me crazy. So let's kill Al Jordan, so he won't be able to call assist. And let's try this AoE. Yeah, but you know, if they just AoE him down and they are able to kill him with, let's say, Power Girl AoE or something like that, I just try to get as much star as possible. And I don't have on the first turn that many AoE attack, so I won't have a chance to reduce strength and agility on more than one character. That's why I don't go with the arrow lead. So this doesn't have any Harlequin Magister. I will use my Aquaman here. And to kill the two reds, Robin is just gear 10, so no worry. And to kill those two, I will get the usual Etrigan here. I will use the usual. I can even go like this because Harlequin Magister is a good counter to the Black Adam, and Reverse Flash will just attack Robin and slow him down. So I think I can go like this. Yeah. And if I get to kill him on the first turn with Reverse Flash, I will get a proc on Etrigan, so that's even better. And hopefully my Aquaman will be able to stun that Power Girl. So let's go for the OE again. So he's not dead. He just missed. I can go for the OE here, but it's not good enough, and it won't kill anyone, so I will buff up. And hopefully I will get some damage soon. So here I want to stun Power Girl as said, so she will lose the damage and she won't be able to retaliate on my attack. And we got to that, so this will be easier from now on. So let's kill the Power Girl and hopefully even DS with the auto attack. And let's use Time Paradox because, you know, animation. So that was it. Let's move on to the next fight. My board after the DS nerf have been a little better. I've got more 6-9 and a couple of 8-14 even. And let's go with this other death shot. So here we have the usual Harlequin Magister, and this is a blue heavy, so I won't care about the damage on Harlequin Magister, and I will try and kill them with the reverse flash AoE. So the plan as usual here, is to slow down the OJ if she taunts, and if she doesn't, I will go for the AoE, hoping to miss on Harlequin Magister and crit on someone else. I love Etrigan because I will elaborate that in a second. I love Etrigan because he has crazy damage. He has a couple of, let's say, a double attack or triple attack because the synergy between his buff up, his third, and his second is first skill. So you do the AoE, then you do the normal attack, and you get the chance to do normal damage and true damage. And he's a bit tanky due to that crit immunity and this overheal. The overheal is for 100%, so it's pretty big, and it scales with his intellect. So you can go from nearly dead to full in a couple of turns. So he's been good for me, and I've noticed that with enough intelligence up is able to kill reds with ease. So he is being very good with me. I used him at gear 10 on Sunday, and nearly the same skills as he has now, and he was good. But when you are in top 100, they will hit hard, and then after that I leveled him up, and he's just the monster. I think he's. Hi, Michael. Uh, I will leave you as the last boss. You will probably see that tomorrow on the video. And as I was saying, I think after Power Girl and after, I love Lobo, we had a couple of really free and good character. ST or Etrigan? Yeah, and that's an hard choice because I didn't have the chance to play with Swamp Thing yet, but both Etrigan and POT are just crazy good. I would say go Etrigan because we are seeing right now an increase of physical shields, mid shields, especially with Clayface giving everyone agility up, and even Etrigan himself giving himself agility up. There is been a rise of tanky character, let's say POT. We have seen Power Girl. We have seen so many characters that benefits from Etrigan and Swamp Thing doing special damage. Yeah, and that's the issue of POT. But if you have Clayface already leveled, or Bane, or let's say Red Robin or Robin, POT is just a monster. Because she will be able to be shielded by Clayface or Power Girl or Harlequin Magister, and she will go for that many turns in a row. That is just crazy. So let's continue here. I want to AoE and crit up. I did crit, so I will give everyone turn meter, and then it's time for Etrigan to buff up. And luckily she did taunt. So instead of giving everyone intellect down, which is a good move because Etrigan, I will try and kill her. Yeah, before she goes crazy. I didn't. Harlequin Magister didn't give the usual second shot. And as usual, my Harlequin Magister gets stunned by that stupid lasso AoE. So let's go for the time paradox because I want Harlequin Magister dead and I want some buff up. And this is getting crazy hard, but let's see if he pulls it. So let's kill a couple. Yeah, he got his buff, and he is crit immune, so that DS is not really an issue. And as you can see, he is getting so many buffs that against the red, you are not even that scared. And that's Etrigan. So as you can see, I think that this fight just answered the question POT, ST, or Etrigan, who's better? And I've played against as Swamp Thing, and he's the reason I have to refresh a couple of boards since like 6 months in a row. As Swamp Thing is crazy because if you don't timely give him healing immunity, and that's where Mira will be important in the next days, or Dr. Fate if you have him, or if you use the bug right now with the Alliance Essence packs. And he is just Swamp Thing is just boring to play against because he will be able to rest the tanks in front of him or POT or whatever. So this other fight is one of the most horrible teams that spawned after Etrigan, because as you may see, he has L4 Swamp Thing, Steppenwolf, and Catwoman and Power Girl are just crazy good at L5. So the issue here is that you want to go with someone able to taunt the very first turn. Yeah, you want to taunt the very first turns and kill those Etrigan. So the only way I can beat this, if I sorry, is if I have a good red to kill Etrigan, and I have to dispel that Power Girl as soon as possible and kill her before she goes crazy. So my plan here is to go for a team like this, where my cheetah will go first, will buff up everyone. I will use DOJ Lasso to remove death immunity from Power Girl, and then I will proceed with the AoE. Hopefully, Harlequin Majester will be able to, let's say, put a dent in Etrigan's life. And that's my plan, which probably won't work. So let's give it a try. I won't be able to use Etrigan here. He is good against those greens, but as you know, he has a legendary 5 Etrigan and that Catwoman that will one-shot every blue I have. So let's see if this works. I've removed death immunity from her, and I will try and kill Etrigan here, because I will for sure kill Power Girl with the AoE. So right now, Etrigan will buff up, and she will be able to dispel my Harlequin Majester if she goes after that. So let's try and bring him down. And right now, as you can see, they are dispelled from the bleeds, because this Steppenwolf has the fourth, the buff on the second. So my plan here is to let's say capitalize on my evasion, and the only way I can do that is if I bleed and kill the Steppenwolf, because he will be able to just ignore my evasion up from Siren. And right now I want to keep my strengths up or kill him. You want me to kill Steppenwolf, so yeah, and I will attack him then. Let's see how it works. So as you can see, everyone is nearly dead, and I think that those 5 bleeds will be enough to kill Steppenwolf, and I will try and bleed him or Catwoman. So I got those, and now let's bleed Etrigan, and let's try and kill him. Yep. So here I want to she has bleeds up, and I want to stun her if possible. Yeah, and that should be sooner or later the end of Catwoman. Let's apply more bleeds and see if she dies. Yes, she did. So as you can see, this team is, let's say, scary if you are not lucky enough with the miss from Catwoman. But we got 14 points, that's enough for me. Let's not whine. And here my friend Michael will probably just destroy us. So for this team, you want to go for a similar route like we did, like we did right now, because you want to apply as many bleeds as possible and intellect down as possible, so you prevent that POT from attacking. The issue here is that Red Robin can kill through sight on or POT. The chance here is that POT doesn't get the true sight and will clash on Harlequin Magister Taunt. I can even try. No, I don't. This is the only way I can go to beat him. Yeah, Blitz are unstoppable. I love them. And this team, the three girls up top, and this is a full girl team for today's 8th of March. The girls up there are the three that I always use in my composition. Um, and I just love the top three guys. So here I got something nice and horrible at the same time. The nice part is that she wouldn't be able to taunt up. The horrible part is that she got the buff immunity that won't allow her to get the strength up from Cheetah. So here I want to stun and retain my buffs. And here I want to apply the intellect down that will cover for the bleeds. So 3 intellect down on my opponent team and 2 to 3 bleeds. Yeah, 1 to 2 bleeds will be enough to be covered from the spell. So this was good enough. And as usual, that stupid Red Robin is keep hitting my DOJ. So let's hit that POT and see if this works. Yeah, just a single hit, which is not enough. And let's kill MM. Let's apply more bleeds on... yeah, I only have a chance to kill MM. That's the only thing that I can do. She did get the attack, and that's nothing wrong. As you may see, she did get like 10,000 turns. And I will get this chance to bleed and kill that Clayface before he goes again. So let's try and bring her down. So the whole match I just did a single attack here. And I want to apply more bleeds on... I can try and kill Clayface, to be honest. That's the better part here. And she didn't. Okay. So let's try and kill him. And he did clap. Again. He will clap for the whole day, you know. So we get the other attack. Where does the last attack go? Okay. So DOJ is dead. Clayface still claps. I have a chance to apply more bleeds here. And he's clapping until the end of days. So okay, so I think it's better if I try and bleed this POT. Okay, that was good. So now I have a chance to kill POT with my own Harlequin Magister. Oh, stupid Red Robin. So let's apply bleed on that Red Robin and bring some damage on Clayface. And I want more bleed here because it's the only way I will kill the Robin. And I think we are sorted out here. Yeah. And we have done. Yeah, Michael did put an ugly fight. Just 6 points, but well done, my friend. Yeah, I get that he has a high chance to proc. The only thing that I didn't want to see is the proc always on that DOJ. That was the horrible part. So this board, depending on this fight, may okay, no. I was saying that it couldn't end up in a refresh. And before I go deep into the next fight, I want to see if I get some PvE energy from pack opening or PvP energy from pack opening. And what I was saying before is that on Reddit, someone made everyone notice that if you open Alliance pack right now, the 3.5k one, you will only get Doctor Fate. So not even a single PvE. Yeah, at least we got some DD. So no PvE energy. Why do I want Doctor Fate? Yeah, no, I don't want. I won't buy Doctor Fate. Because that's what I was saying. If I open this one right now, I will get Doctor Fate because it's been bugged for the whole day. So there's no point in buying the 2.6 here. I wanted to get some PvE energy because I'm nearly there to level my Etrigan. And as I said before, he is just one skill down from the max. I will get the one next. So, Twin City will be our end boss. Oh, there's almost death. He is usually on my nightmare board. So we have Etrigan. Okay, here this team can get ugly because that Bane can snowball out of control. But we will try to, let's say, do something for him. So he has Steppenwolf. I won't use my own Harlequin Magister here, even if I want. He's just L3. Let me check what does he has. View. So he doesn't have the one. He has the 3. Okay, so I can go. He doesn't get any turn meter up, so I can go with the Harlequin Magister for Etrigan, DOJ to remove the usual immunity from. But I need a good green to kill that. A marker time for the Twin City fight. Let's see. Do you know? Do you want me to see how much it lasts? Okay, no. Do you want me to put an index on the YouTube videos? Okay. I was saying here I want some green for that, and I want someone to be able to kill that Bane. So let's try like this. I know that there's Steppenwolf, and bringing Harlequin Magister is not a good thing, but I have to kill Etrigan in some way, which is, and the best way is Harlequin Magister. If I had my own Bane, I will probably brought him here. So I will buff everyone up. I will try and remove the death immunity and damage her, and this will kill that power girl, which will leave my Harlequin Magister able to do damage unhindered, because she won't be able to be killed by the rest of the opposing team. So here I want to rack those strengths up on her, and I want to try and kill my opponent Etrigan. Yeah, I don't want to proc more buffs on Bane. So let's say AoE and see if he dies. Yeah, he died, and did Steppenwolf too. Okay, so let's try and stun him. No, he couldn't. I just pressed while seeing the buffs. So okay, good move. So let's damage him. And as you can see, Etrigan with two couple of buffs is doing 13k on Bane, which cannot be crit. And I will get more buffs here. And I will hopefully be able to. So the point here is that I hope that she did taunt. That was what I didn't want to see. So let's attack him. At least I got him as enraged. Yeah, as I said, that Bane is just a mess because he snowballs so hard. I've been on the opposite side of a fully healed Bane that killed 3 of my greens because on the opponent side he always get the buffs up. So here my plan is just to try and kill him with Power Girl. As you can see, he is just so good on defense. On offense, he's just weaker. But you know that I will die here, right? I didn't get a single good proc on him. And I don't have a good POT. My POT is gear 10. So there's no point in bringing her. So let's go with someone who's doing the job. My DOJ was needed to remove because she's faster than Power Girl. But I don't care about Power Girl, and I will go with my usual. So let's go with this. I don't think that bringing here this Etrigan is a good move, because he's going to use his buffs before mine, and I won't be able to rack up that much. So here I want my Superman to stun Power Girl. Yeah, I didn't. Let's see. She should have that immunity, yes. And I will AoE here because I want to bring Steppenwolf as low as possible. And she's dead. We knew that. So with this AoE, we will be able to kill POT and hopefully deal some damage on Steppenwolf. Yeah. I don't know why his Etrigan just buffed himself. Probably got some turn meter up. So here we'll apply healing immunity and buff immunity on Bane. Yeah, do your animation and kill him with the Power Girl. And let's see if this Etrigan doesn't kill my two greens. And let's kill him. Yeah, and Superman has been my savior against Bane for a lot of time, and he just takes all due to this new change of the random attack being able only to hit the taunters, and with Superman being on taunt and damage immune, you will just stay there and get all those punches in the face without taking damage. So yes, Superman is the answer to Bane, at least for me, because I don't have that many good answer. If you had a POT or some, my POT is gear 10. So as you can see, she's just here. I have enough for L5, but and I don't want to use the blue experience orb on her. See you later. I will be up at least a couple of hours. So, oh hi, thanks man. As I said, let's go on. So here we have an annoying Swan Thing and a more annoying Harlequin Magister. So what do I want to do here is to bring my own Steppenwolf to be able to counter that Harlequin Magister. And I want someone to apply healing immunity on Swan Thing so he won't be able to rest up. And the answer here, and it's a good answer to Wonder Woman DOJ2, is Red Dude. I will use the Etrigan to buff up and kill both blues and greens. Hi, Darin. VG hi. So I've noticed that lately DOJ stopped using the lasso and the AoE lasso as a first move. She now goes with the auto attack that luckily for her this time didn't hit evasions from Liquid Majestic. So let's AoE here just to apply some ints down, and we got the buff. So if she taunts, she will probably die here. I didn't get a single, yeah, I didn't get a single bleed, but it's okay. And as I have so many hits up, I will be able to kill nearly everyone here. And this is good because one thing died before. I will just remove this awareness here. One thing died before everyone else. And here what I want to do is to AoE everything just to be able to remove those awareness because I will probably kill everyone with Etrigan. So this is not a damage inducing attack, it's just to remove the awareness. But you know, twice the job, twice the fun. And there goes the good Al Jordan. And someone said on Reddit and Discord that the Etrigan only buffs once per death. Sorry, I have to resize this. I was talking about that with 8mil. Because this is the horrid part of having an iPad for the streams. I would like to be able to stream on Nox like everyone does. Oh, get there. Okay, should be enough. Okay, should be enough. Okay. Yeah, I think that Etrigan is going to be um, absurdly good in the next few months because there's no there's, as I said before, there's a, let's say, a trend in going into agility up, tanky character, and so on. And he is special damage dealer, so he doesn't care about those agility up or 10,000 way to avoid those. Okay, here we have a red dude L4. I don't know if I want to go with this team, but it's my only hope is to Etrigan, kill DOJ, and not to be enraged by Harlequin Magister. To be honest, Etrigan is not the safest move here, but we will give it a try, so we will rack up some alliance point. Okay, as usual, we buff up here. She killed my Harlequin. Fine. Fine again. And I'm screwed. So, right now, my only chance is to miss and crit. No, I didn't even. So, let's give some turn meter up. And yeah, I'm just screwed. He didn't even get the second attack. So, let's just not use him because there's no point. As said, here you do want someone to be able to purge the Harlequin Magister, and or you want to ignore Harlequin Magister and go straight for that red dude. If red dude leaves, you are just dead. So the plan is to attack Harlequin Magister with the reverse flash, proc Steppenwolf AoE. That will give us more turn meter and more way to kill that red dude. I don't know why people keep saying that. Hi, Doombucks. Oh, really, really welcome and really nice to see you here. And I was saying that you want to miss on the usual Harlequin Magister and eat that red dude because if he gets to steal your buffs, he will snowball so hard that it's not even nice. So we did the first part, we will do the second AoE, and we got another crit. Yeah, that was not in my plan, but it's okay. So here Power Girl has some crit chance up and taunt. The taunt will last 2 turns, so I will attack Harlequin Magister and kill her, and I will be able to taunt the next turn. Okay, so I will taunt as I said, and yeah, she did taunt in return. So I will try and slow my opposing. So the turn meter here is my reverse flash, my Steppenwolf. Yeah, I will go for the attack and opt for a proc, which I didn't get. So let's hit DOJ again. And let's try with this AoE to kill that. Yeah, we did. So we have no good way to kill that DOJ. So the plan here is to slow her down and try with Power Girl, which netted no damage at all. Yeah, and we're screwed. She will probably stun Reverse Flash. No, she didn't. So let's attack Power Girl and see if I get something out of here. And as I said, no good. Red is our doom. So we were unlucky on the first retaliation from Power Girl, and I think that I will just have to risk here and ignore the chance to fail on that, to be enraged on that Harlequin Magister. And my plan here is to, okay, let's do this properly. My plan is to use DOJ to remove Harlequin Magister taunt. My two taunts, and I want someone to be able to kill that. I still need to. Let me think for a second. What do I want here is to crit. Okay, I can go like this. 1, 2, 4. My plan here is to buff up everyone with Cheetah. After Reverse Flash did the attack, single attack on Liquid Magister, and thus, if DOJ taunts, I will be able to bring her down with my Liquid Magister, and Steppenwolf will be able to finish that Liquid. Let's see if this goes anyway. So it's okay. We did get the proc and the damage. So please DOJ taunt right now. She didn't. And we will be able to hit her. Yeah. So this will give us crit chance up, and we should be able to kill in retaliation that DOJ. And it's fine. So right now I want to AoE to bring down that red dude and off for some retaliation damage that will kill him. So let's AoE again here. And I want to attack and crit here because it will give turn meters up to someone else on my turn. Yeah, and this is me bleeding that Power Girl. So I will be able to kill Red Dude right now. And DOJ will be dead, and Power Girl will be dead as soon as I can. There's no point in attacking here because I will die in retaliation. I will try just to. So she's getting those turn meters up and healing. Let's try and kill her, okay? And she's dead. Every chemo. Yeah, but my usual problem with chemo is that is low gear. I don't think it's gear 1, but it's low, and I'm just starting to level him up. So it's 25 gear 3, and I have enough for L4. Oh no, nearly. I need a bunch for L4. Give me a second. I got a message. Okay. I got a friend joke. This is another Al Jordan fight with a Bane, another Bane, and we have that Solomon Grandi and Harkis. And my usual way to play this is with that Superman team you saw before. Superman will take care of the Bane, and while Etrigan, Harlequin Magister, and I could use Siren here. Siren and Power Girl. No, I need someone to kill the red, so I would gladly use my red dude, but I won't have enough damage to kill that Solomon Grandi. So Harlequin Magister is a good way to do that, and I will use Power Girl as a... Yeah, I know. Ogre is trying to bring us all in the chemo church of bleeds. But you know, I'm trying to bring him into the doomsday church of awfulness. We will see who will win in the end. And if I, like I always say, if they ever give us, let's say, a challenge a friend feature, it would be so nice to be able to challenge, let's say, Doomsday against Chemo or Doomsday against, you know, whatever. Just one on one. So here I will have Superman trying and remove those shields from that annoying Al Jordan because he won't be able to stun my Power Girl if I do. And what I want to do here is to remove those shields, which is the plan not working right now. So here I want to try and bring Arcus low enough to be able to be killed by Etrigan, and is dead before. So this retaliation will bring Swamp Thing, Grandi low enough. No, let's go for the AoE. So I will have some hint down for Etrigan to, let's say, capitalize on, and see if we manage to kill someone here close. And now I have enough damage on Solomon Grandi to be able to use laser eyes on him and try and kill him with the Harlequin Magister AoE damage. And here I want to use the AoE because he will ignore Harlequin Magister, Al Jordan's shields. So that did nothing. And I will try and kill Grandi. Yeah. I'm just with a bunch of gems in, let's say, waiting for the Constantine sale, and I want my Doomsday on L4, but just I can spend I couldn't spend on that sale. So Superman will try and stun him, and he will buff so much. I need 2 more turns to be able to use the ice. So I will taunt here, and hopefully I will get to those 2 turns. So I won't use that right now because he will get a turn before I do. I will try and stun him to remove the mending. And that plan worked. Okay. So let's see if this goes like I hope. Yeah, it's fine. So right now I can use those eyes. Yeah, Bane is horribly wrong right now. And I will go like this because I want him to be able to hit no one. And I will taunt up right now with this is a 1 turn damage, so I want taunt up with him, and I want to see if I can bring him down enough. in a couple of turns. He will heal to Offeld, yeah, and that's off. So let's continue punching him. As you can see, we have 2 greens. One of those is 1 crazy damage dealer, and Bane is still full health. So here I want to be able to just stop him from healing, and this will help me to, if I don't get stunned, to kill him. Yeah. Yeah, with Bane it's like an upway road. No, you won't get. Yeah, if Hippolyta was there, Bane would have been just a nightmare for everyone. But you know, Superman saved the day again. Okay, this is let's say a normal team. I can even go with this team here, with that. Do I want to go with a team like this? No. So I just want to get something out of here. So reverse flash is no good because he won't be able to do anything before DOJ will taunt probably. So what I want here is Cheetah in the lead position. Where are you, Cheetah? Just to be able to be the faster guy in here. DOJ, Harlequin Magister will AoE. And I don't know if I want SS Lex 7 another skill because, you know, the good thing about SS Lex is that for us, let's say veterans, he is a level 10,000. But for the new guys, he's one of the early character they can get, especially now that he is in PvP packs. And to be able to have a leader just at rank 4, it's something good. And I think I'm stealing that from your insights, probably. So here I have a taunter, and let's go for some blitz. Okay, so as I said, let's buff everyone up, and let's try and kill that DOJ. Or not. She has 5 agility up, so I don't think that's possible. So if I have here, I will probably die due to Arcus retaliation. Yeah, the move is just to damage let's see here right now. And Al Jordan didn't even lose his full shield. That's no good. And they must have scripted something because every time DOJ does his lasso thing, her lasso thing, she just stun Liquid Magister. And that's horrible. So here my Cheetah has 4 strengths up. That should be enough to kill Arcus. Arcus doesn't have death immunity, right? Yeah. Or I could go for the bleeds on yeah, no, the Arcus is lazy, and I think that I could want to apply some bleeds on Huntress just because the ability to kill her it's minimal without any other good green or. But let's try and kill Arcus. So he did get the buffs, And she did went on. Ooh, I got lucky. So here I want to try and see if I can lower Al Jordan's shields before anything else, and he's dead. So here I want to hope for a proc, and I didn't. More bleeds on her, and I will attack here because every damage is a good damage on her, and she's dead. Yeah. Yeah, the point is that you have a chance to stun the opponent, right? And that chance is 100% chance when he is Harlequin Magister being purged and stunned. That's what bores me. Okay, so here we have another. Sorry, I was drinking something. We have another, let's say, strange team because the combo of, after the rework, Catwoman wasn't at her peak. Because if you have a chance to miss against Harlequin Magister, she is no good. Deathstroke is no longer prominent in the meta, and thus her ability to remove the immunity is not such as it was before. But with Steppenwolf, especially if they have the crit chance up, she's a monster against blues. And here I want to use my own Shida to be able to remove the chance that they will go first. I will use Etrigan for the points. I will use my own Harlequin Magister to try and kill their Cheetah. And to be able to kill the rest of their team, I will use Power Curl. See ya, Doombucks. Thank you for being here. Let's see you in the chat. Thanks for being here again. When I started streaming, I didn't know how many of you will be there because it's like it's midweek, and even if for me is evening time, for many of you is, let's say, in the middle of the day or midnight or whatever. So I thought that there would be that much of an audience today, but I said let's give it a try. So thanks for being here. And here I want to buff up with attack with Supergirl, Power Girl, because she already has 3 strengths up, and she will get one more, so she will be able to retaliate anyway. And probably Catwoman will hide herself or remove all those buffs from her. So the point is that I want her to be able to retaliate next turn. So here, as I said, I want to kill that Cheetah if possible. Yeah, we did it. And Etrigan should be able to kill that Steppenwolf. So let's see if this AoE will kill that Catwoman or she will do the haircut thing. And let's start bleeding that Siren because she will be able to decimate my team if I don't. And they're gone. Etrigan is so good. And again, he did twice the buff. So every death is a buff. Sometimes it just bugs up, like Lobo used to bugs other revivers, and you get only one set of buff, but you get 2 if 2 guys dies at the same time. So we are nearly here. 3 more for the last boss. And oh, and this is a Steppenwolf, a call for Steppenwolf because we have another Harlequin Magister here, and I want to use the 2 greens will be able to be killed by my Etrigan, but I want to be able to remove the taunt from that Harlequin Magister and Power Girl. So I'm thinking to go with my own DOJ, so I can use the lasso to remove the evasion up from everyone. And then the combo should be able to finish the other guys off. Yeah, I did a red alert for today because I I thought that I only would have a couple of hours of stream, and I thought that maybe you weren't interested in that. Um, I I could say that I will reset it, but gems in this moment are scarce for me. I only have 6k, and I think that I will need those on Sunday for the push. So this Power Girl is strange. She doesn't have the taunt. I will go with the AoE here just to be able to stun someone and remove those evasion up. And here I won't have the double buffs because I used to remove all the evasion up. But crit 3 crit chance up are enough. So here we'll try and still kill that Harlequin Magister because it's the only thing I can really do. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This AoE will probably kill Harlequin Magister and hopefully one more. And there is a visual bug right now with Etrigan. If you go check it on the replay on the video that will be up later, as you can see, he was with no overheal, and after he gets hit, he will get back to the heal he was meant to be. So it's just a strange happening. I will try and kill DOJ here, and hopefully I will kill everyone else later. So let's kill Power Girl. And we should be done. Okay, 2 more. To be honest, I'm pretty scared of him, but we will see. Okay, so we got enough. We can now get this and get him to L2. And I am, let's say, torn between this and this, but I will go for this one because I love Constantine kit, and I think that the call assist and double call assist will be just broken with this one. And we will see after that how we will proceed from right now. So let's collect those. Oh, Dog Bull went crazy today again. Jez is there too. So let's continue. And by the way, my yeah, this was my, and as you can see, I haven't lost anyone here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and my usual team is this one. That's no good in PvP, but especially not right now. My usual team is this. And the reasoning behind that is that you have 4 characters that are able to heal themselves up. And Deathstroke is awesome because he has turn meter down, he has silence, and you know he's tanky as long as he has those evasion awareness up. And so you have two characters that gives you enough turn meter control, which are Reverse Flash and DS. And you have a stunner, even though with 25% chance, and you have two good tanks. Both Power Girl and Superman act like a mid wall because if you play it correctly, Supergirl will be able to get his taunt at the start of every game, and she will be able to rack up some strengths and go from there. And if, let's say, by mistake someone crits up, Superman will become an invincible shield. So it's easier from there to just keep taunting and keep destroying everyone else with the Power Girl and Reverse Flash. The only issue that you find sometime is when you find two blues team. Zatanna can be a real killer because sometimes she will one shot your Reverse Flash, or I've seen her destroying a full health overhealed Power Girl. She did bring her to full overheal to half health with a single bunny. So sometimes you get the scare from her. But beside that, it's a pretty self-sustaining team because everyone heals up. Superman will heal with his passive. Power Girl will heal with his two, with his five, her five, and Reverse Flash can heal with temporal time paradox. And if they even bring Deathstroke out of his awareness, he will heal with Bans. Yeah, Fate and Mira are my next two blues after Constantine. So hopefully, after I get the gems from Constantine and I see what next month characters are, I will probably get them to Gear 11. So this guy here has a low-level Etrigan, but he does have the boring Enchantress and Bane combo. What do we want here is the usual Superman, Power Girl, and someone to kill the blues. So I will use. Oh, Doom did went up. Um, I'm from Italy, so my time zone is Central East. It's 10 p.m. in the evening. Yeah, PM. Sorry, I'm just tired from a day of job at work. So it's 10 p.m. for me, and sometimes I say some accented word that sounds like Italian English miscellaneous word. So you can get from there. Okay, again, Harlequin Magister to kill the Enchantress. And what do I want here is Etrigan again. So we can. To be honest, I wanted to use Doomsday, but I would not get any point from the daily today. So let's use Etrigan. Yeah, where are you from? So you are Rafael. So I suppose you are Spanish or South American, Spanish or Portuguese. Yeah, sometimes they tell me that. Yeah, Mexican. Yeah, sometimes they say that I sound like a call center guy from India because my accent is so strange. But okay, so the enrage went on Etrigan that just attacked that stupid arrow, and here I want to rack up some agility up from the retaliation, and I don't want yet to prevent Bane from overhealing, but I do want to nick a little health from Etrigan. Yeah, and here I want to kill Etrigan. Yeah, that was good. And now let's see if Power Girl, yeah, doesn't get that many more strengths down, she would have been able to kill Bane, but right now she does no damage. Yep, as you can see, no damage. So is buffs from the death of opposing Etrigan will last 2 turns. So here I want to buff again, and I will go nuts next turn. So Power Girl here lost all her buff, but Bane is faster. So here I don't want to capitalize on that, and I will just I think I will go far before him. So I will put healing immunity on him, and then yeah, I will probably go. Yeah, I will go before him. So let's kill, and I didn't manage to kill her. Okay, we can try and kill that arrow, and we will give a couple more turn to Bane. He doesn't have that many buffs, so he's no issue here. And this should be able to get a couple of stacks on it. Let's hope for some damage. And I want to rock up some evasion because she did have those strengths down, so attacking him was really no point. And let's see how many mans he has. He has 8 mans, so he will heal to full. And let's see how many turns. Yeah, I want to get more strengths up. As you can see, I'm not attacking twice with that Etrigan. And let's try for some damage. And I should be able to kill him with a Power Girl next turn. And she did just attack once. Okay, and that really did the job. So one more for Etrigan, and one more for us closer to that end boss. And I want to see, I suppose that we are in the ballpark of 115? Yeah, 125. So we are, let's say, a couple of hundred behind. Yeah, we are 60 point behind. And one more. This guy has been my bane for some boards, and I usually have to spend a couple of energy on him because he used. Yeah, I'm going for top 100. I love Constantine, and so I want to buy some packs for him and be able to gear him up in the meanwhile before he happens to be the alliance character. So what I will do here is to try and kill that red dude before he kills me. And the way I can do that is if I go for my usual DOJ and Siren way of killing him. It's, sorry, yeah, this week is crazy. I suppose that we will get with 4K to be able to stay in top 100. And as I only have 7,000 gems, I'm just hoarding and saving as much as I can. I think that I will spend at least 4K gems for this top 100. So no more gear 11 for me this week. As I was saying, in this team I'm scared of Legendary 5 from Red Dude, and the only thing that I can do here is if I go for something like this. The plan is to use my Red Robin to purge that Power Girl, or give. No, I won't be able to do nothing like this. Never mind, let's go like this. Yeah, but you are way higher than me. And I still don't have that many gear 11. I think that's I'm 13 right now. And many of them are just purely, let's say, funny guys, Doomsday and so on. So here I want to try and kill that Black Adam, if possible. Yeah, I didn't. They always. So again, if I go for a direct attack on Power Girl, I will probably die. So if I have to die, let's just AoE and see if I manage to kill that Black Adam. And as you can see, we were talking about this this afternoon, and someone said on Reddit that on Discord that if you miss on the second, the bleeds will be still applied, and it's not the case. She had 2 bleeds before, and she has 1. But in the meanwhile, I got destroyed by that red dude, and still no bleeds applied. Okay, let's get out of here. So as I said, I don't want to use my Etrigan because he will die to so many things. And what I want to do here is to use my DOJ. So Constantine seems like a really funny guy, and I just hope that I haven't seen any videos of him in play, so I hope that is good enough for me to be able to, let's say, enjoy him. Here I want to try and kill Siren because I will apply 1000 bleed after that, and I don't want her to. I don't want my bleeds to help my opposing Siren. Okay, this strength up will be able to let me kill that Siren. Yeah, she is dead. And here I want to retain my buffs as much as possible and try and kill that Black Adam. So as you can see, and just a match lost due to Etrigan not doing his, no, not pulling his weight. Let's say like this. So hand boss. It's let's see how far are we in. Okay. And I have to buy some energy. Just because I'm here, this kind of offers really, I enjoy this kind of offers. I hope that they will last after this period goes, because they are really interesting, especially when some paywall characters are available there. So this is a strange team. I suppose it's just we we found an alliance mission team, so there's no really an end boss, I suppose. There's no Bane, there's no was one thing. So I will pay him back in spades and try to use. I know I am wasting one energy right now. Bear with me, I want to use some alliance character too. I will probably die in an horrible way. My Bane and Green Arrow are just gear 10. So let's offset that gear difference by applying strength down and agility down to everyone beside Etrigan, and then just damaging him a bit. And he only attacked the most yeah, the most horrible target he could attack, because he doesn't have now the overheal. Here I want to remove that overheal from Enchantress, and let's start applying some bleeds on Etrigan. Here I want to use my attack on, let's say here. And I will try and stun Etrigan, just because. And let's go applying some more bleeds on him. I think this went south long ago, because I'm not able to kill anyone here. So let's apply more. Yeah, I don't love Bane, to be honest, because I I love characters that are able to do different things. That's why I love Cheetah. That's why I love Superman. That's why I love Poison Ivy or WGD. I love support more than damage dealer or special damage dealer, and that's why Bane, which is just a beat 'em up character, is not really high on my priority. So let's see if still stunned. He is not. And let's apply some bleeds on that Enchantress. And let's see if we can get some crit chance up and overheal here. And the best things for me to do here is to heal up, but I'm not that good at player, so let's remove those damage on Enchantress. And she's dead. He's buffed. Yeah. As you can see, he gets more buffs than one. Yeah, but Etrigan was I leveled up Etrigan, and just let's get out of here. I leveled up Etrigan because he was the first week, the absolute first week where you are able to get Martian Manhunter shards. And my alliance, Justice League of Reddit, was going to, let's say, compete in that. So we are not one of the top 10 alliances, but as you can see, we are just in the middle of it. And I said, I'm one of the guys that try to help and pull its weight. So I said, let's cover for maybe other guys that won't be able to have Etrigan at high levels. And that's the reason I got him to gear 11. And because the same week is Martian Manhunter first week and John Constantine first week, I suppose that the PvP would be hard, or maybe harder. So that's the reason I wanted the Gear 11 character this week to be geared up enough. So let's go with a proper team, and the reasoning here is that I want to be able to purge the buffs and to put healing immunity on the opponents. And the way I want to play here is to be able to do some damage on my opposing red and green arrow before my turn. So here I want to give a turn meter up to my own red dude and apply some healing immunity on Enchantress because I don't want her to be able to use multiple skill every second. And here I will buff up. I don't know why I didn't bring my Harlequin Magister here. It's just strange for me not to have bring there. Yeah, and that reverse flash should have been Harlequin Magister. So let's try and kick him and kill that Enchantress. My opposing Green Arrow is helping me with the invisibility from Red Robin. And I want to keep going in killing them because I will steal their turn meter up. I didn't have the healing immunity, that's why I didn't want to use it on Etrigan. But you were right, probably. So let's try and kill that Etrigan. And this should be it. Okay, so let's keep attacking. And as you can see, it does like 20k damage on a red. So he did die, but I don't think this was a proper end boss because, you know, before if we put aside the match before, I did want to troll a bit. It was pretty, let's say, straightforward fight. This one, on the other hand, I know him and I will skip him because I have no way to kill him. We can clear a board and give me a second. Sorry, I was just cooking up. This team is gives me so many problems because there are two issues here. Every one of those characters has an additional random attack on overheals, and Enchantress overheal them all. So Bane will start punching around. Swamp Thing will start debuffing, removing buffs, the applying strength sound and bleed on me. And Clayface will taunt long enough for me just to die in the meanwhile. So as I'm going for the top 100 and I am barely here, I will skip him and refresh the board. And as I said before, is just that fight that I have no chance to win. And as I'm going to skip him, I will skip all the 3-6 fight on the board, unless I have. Yeah, I cannot go for those. So let's go for this 6-9. Okay. So here is another of those. I have to use Steppenwolf or I have to risk Yeah, Enchantress on that team is just just a pain. And my Enchantress is gear 0 and Bane is gear 10. So one thing is gear 4. So I am far off that team, but I don't want to use that team. I'm not the kind of guy that use meta team. And to be honest, I could even try and go with Deathstroke and Lobo. My Lobo is a proper Lobo. He's gear 9, I think, today. But I don't think it's worth the effort because, top 100. And I'm not in the top 30, 35 like Gergi is. So what I want to do here is to have some green to kill the 2 reds. And I will use the usual bleed tactic. I don't know if it's worth. So Allegory Magister for the blues, DOJ for the taunters, Siren for the bleeds. Okay, this is it. And what I want here is someone to be able to kill those. I will use cheetah here. So let's see if this works. Or I think that I need to use him. Why do I want to use Steppenwolf? Because I will probably miss some attack, and E3 E3 will apply more evasion up down. That will stop my opposing team. So here I want to apply intellect down on everyone. Hopefully miss and apply evasion up with Steppenwolf 3. And let's remove that. And here I want to apply bleeds because she will be able to remove just 3 debuffs. And if I go like this, she won't be able to purge her whole team. So as you can see, she won't be able to, let's say, capitalize on the double attack each turn. And here I want to try and kill that Alaguin Magister with a couple of attacks. And let's see if this happens. And I want to apply more bleeds on that Catwoman, so I will AoE here. And let's see if she dies or she does the cat thingy. Okay, she died. I agree that it's not a meta team, but when the meta is something that defines the most commonly found team, and that the 2 Robins, Clayface Mirror Master team, or the POT Mirror Master Clayface Red Robin team are one of the, let's say, top, are some of the top tier teams. So okay, and as I said, I want to skip the almost death again. I want to skip the low, let's say, low point teams and go straight to the 6-9 or more. And here we have Clayface, Power Girl, DOJ, and Bane. And for this team, the usual, we have L3 Bane, so he's an issue, but not that an issue. And what I want to do here is to we have okay, Power Girl is self 5, so she will have the taunt, and Clayface will have the taunt too. So what I want to do here is to have Red Robin. Just to be able to apply through sight on Harlequin Magister to be able to kill that DOJ. I want Blitz to be able to kill the two greens, even though Clayface will purge its bleed. Yeah, Clayface is annoying because he changed everything. He has those agility up that will make everyone else so tanky, and he has those two-turn taunt that one turn and two off-turn taunt that will make him horribly wrong, especially if you accompany him with Mirror Master that will allow you to get him invisibility and start taunting again. So Mirror Master and Clayface are annoying as they can be. So while talking, I realized that Clayface will apply agility up on DOJ, and I won't be able to kill her with Harlequin Magister. So this plan goes to the bin. What I want to do here is, oh wait, what do I want to do here? Okay, let's go with the usual plan. If I don't bring a green, Bane will kill me. But if I bring yeah, but the point of Etrigan here is that he will get killed by both DOJ and Bane, because they will have so many turns before he goes to be able to kill him. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. And I don't know why I don't check the legendary points on my opponents, because this guy didn't have Clayface too. Why I don't check those points? So let's see if we can do something here. Like this. He will taunt probably on next turn. So I will try and stun him. Okay, never mind. Let's apply bleed on everyone. Yeah, I should have checked it. This again. So she has the taunt and I will die here due to retaliation. No, I didn't. So let's see if I can bring that. And I have enough strengths up here to be able to annoy Bane. But here I think I want to taunt up and try and bring DOJ low enough, because she will be the next one to go. Yeah. So here I want to still hit that Clayface. And let's keep up our buff and try and kill that PVG. Okay. I don't know if he has any bleed. No, he doesn't. So let's apply some on him. And about for Harlequin Magister, she is just so good when she does her thing, but sometimes you see her being killed by something like uh, an opposing blue without any reason. And they just ignore. She was killed this morning by an opposing Mira, and I don't know how she did. So as I said before, I have to kill DOJ before she does something wrong for me, and I want to kill here Power Girl first. Then let's kill. I will probably apply healing immunity on DOJ if I don't kill her next turn. Okay, so let's try and kill DOJ. Okay, and now the fight is, let's say, unfair. Deal. So let's go for this dead shot. This is a full red team, so we won't do anything else than going with this team. The reverse flash will go for Catwoman as soon as possible, and the agility tap will allow me to ignore dead shot crit chance up. So let's try and kill that Catwoman. And as I said, I want to kill Catwoman, and she will be probably go invisible after this, so DOE will do a good job of her. Yeah. And here I will AOE everything. I don't care about Bane buffs up, because I will have Superman taunting for a year and a half. And here I want to kill a red dude. Yeah, and we did kill in the process even that shot. So that was just a simple fight due to affinity, and because Clayface makes us nearly impossible to be killed with those agilities up. Thanks for the 9 points. And we should be on the top 100, yeah, ish. Okay, this is another of those, like, let's call them meta team. And the only difference here is they usually don't use Red Dude and use MM instead. Because of what we said before, they will be able to rack up his taunt indefinitely, and they are just good damage dealer. And I've seen Etrigan too in Red Dude spot, and both Etrigan and Robin will do the same, let's say, purpose. They will all buff up when someone dies. It's a shame that we got silenced here, but it's okay. So here I want to taunt again, because even if they dispel us, they will have so many buffs to dispel first. And what I want to do here is to attack Clayface with the normal attack, because I will be able to steal one of his stones Yeah, I got it. So as you can see, I got his stoned and my Clayface is stunting again. This is one annoying thing that I discovered. It's really nice to have. And I want to kill as soon as possible that red dude, because bleeds will probably kill me sooner than later. And is that. Or my power glue is. So my power girl is dead because she will die from the bleeds. But you know, it's these are. So I can kill that red dude right now. Hopefully, no, she did go invisible. And I don't want him to be able to taunt up, so let's give him this buff immunity. And I want to AoE heal, just because I want to remove those annoying Robins as soon as possible. And let's see if I get a proc. No, I didn't. So let's go again and steal those speeds up. Stun him. Nope. Okay. And just stop for a proc. We never get a proc here. I can't I can't steal invisibility if I can't target them. Still no procs from that stupid reverse flash. And I add that that true sight is allowing my opposing Red Robin to be able to remove buffs from reverse flash. So here I want to apply healing immunity on. I know that I can hit that Robin, but I want to apply healing immunity on that Clayface, so he won't be able to be clapping again. Oh, he's clapping in the, let's say, that space. Okay, so we clapped and we stayed alive. I don't. Okay, let's kill the annoying Robin. And I did a mistake when I was applying my point, and I forgot to apply the one that removes all the bleeds and immunities from Clayface at the start of his turn. So we did it. We lost 1 star, but 8 points are not something that we should be whining at. And we have a fellow Superman user, Superman Whale, because L5 Superman, DOJ, and Aquaman. And this can be scary because you know Superman will become an impossible wall, and to be able to go against them, I want some. I want my usual bleed teams because okay, okay. So if we go like this, if we go like this, we will be able to get some damage on the blues, and we will just get Robin on Harlequin Majester. The issue is that I have to bleed Superman as soon as possible before he goes crazy. And it's a shame that I'm not finding any good Etrigan using team, because against this team and the former, I couldn't use Etrigan at all. It would be an hindrance. So let's buff everyone else. She did taunt at the wrong time. At least I didn't crit. Okay, if I apply int down on Superman here, I will not be scared of him taunting. So let's apply the bleeds. And let's hope for some retaliation damage. Here I want to try and apply some damage on her, so she will die from the bleeds. And here I hope that I won't kill. Yeah, he did get a crit. And this is going south pretty soon, because she won't be able to taunt. And I need to apply some bleeds here. Yeah, and Robin will probably kill yeah, my Siren. So yeah, this went south. As I said, if Superman taunts up, it's the end, because you won't be able to bring him down. I did the mistake of not AoEing or attacking him and be greedy. So I just lost 3 points for nothing. Stupid greediness. So let's go again. Plan is the same. And yes. So this team. Okay, he did got enraged and he just purged that. And the annoying thing is that DOJ keeps taunting on the first turn, and that's really annoying. So I don't want to risk Superman being the crit chance up on passive. Okay, I don't want Superman to be able to stupid DOJ to be able to taunt. So let's go for the usual AOE. And I need to apply some bleeds on Robin and kill him as soon as possible. And this is going exactly like last fight. Okay, so let's attack here. And let's attack. So next turn is Aquaman. I want to kill Superman or apply more bleeds on Robin. Let's kill Superman. It's okay. That was, let's say, considered. And so I will try and kill that Aquaman. So my Siren will be able to apply bleeds on the Robin, and he's dead. Not before he kills another one of my guys. You sure? Okay, this was harder than I suppose it would be. And let's go again for some Etrigan usage. Let's hope. Okay, we could use Etrigan here, or we could just go for the mirror. Yeah, Etrigan would die too. No, we have to go for the mirror, because if we don't go for the mirror and we get enraged, we can use Etrigan. I just hope that we don't get the enrage on DOJ. Okay, the only one I didn't want the enrage on. And my opposing DOJ didn't even taunt. So there it goes. And here I want to apply some bleeds because I should have brought Steppenwolf. Yeah, definitely. At least I killed his own Siren. So one less problem for me to tackle. And my opposing DOJ doesn't even bother taunting. Let's try and... Oh, I can kill directly that... I have true sight, so I can kill that DOJ or Arcus. I will go for Arcus. And I will dispel, finally, this Elegant Magister. And here I can apply some bleeds on DOJ. And let's use arrow here, our arrow here. And yeah, I did it. Okay, we are back on track. So let's keep clearing board. This should have been the last one from this board. The other one are not worth it, especially because I will probably would go for, let's say, alliance characters here, and I would just waste energy. We are on the verge of it still. I think I need 2 more board clears today to be in 8-ish position. So let's buy an energy and see if we get some. Let's buy a pack and see if we get some energy. Yeah, we did. Okay, so let's clear this board and hope we don't get him again or another Enchantress Bane, whatever. Yeah, we did get Twin City Legend, which is the same team we met before. And we won't do the same mistake of letting him get a win. So we will clear this board, starting with this low level. I don't know how to call those guys, by the way. And so we can use even our geared 0 guys because Etrigan can solo the content. And probably Arrow will kill everyone before Etrigan goes. So let's see if Etrigan does something. Yes, he did. I don't know why I had the chance to, as you can see here, he should use the burning hands if a target is dead, but seems that if you kill someone in the process, you will still get to use the second ability. So I will use burning hand. And that's a strange interaction because usually the effect that have first to complete, then something can happen, then the legendary power can happen. Sometimes you will see Harlequin Magister with Steppenwolf using her first, then Steppenwolf goes in, applies let's say, evasion down on the opposite Harlequin Majesty, and then she uses her second part of the attack, the second 14%. But I don't know, this seems to be spread into blocks. So again, we have a strong power girl here and 3 alliance guys. So I will go with my own Etrigan and let's say Bane. And I need someone to kill that power girl. So I suppose that Siren or DOJ will do the job. So I will use the same tactic as before, but no, there's a taunter in the way. So I will AoE on the second turn. I will AoE here to apply some strength up on that power girl. Yeah, it's okay. And then let's remove the death immunity from her. So probably Etrigan will be able to kill her on the spot right now. Let's see if we get to stun her, so she won't taunt. Okay, she did kill my... Yaga. And obviously I only attack her instead of my opponent, Etrigan. So let's buff up and see if I can... Oh, I did have the true sight. I'm not used to the true sight, so I don't even check for it. It just has a low chance to proc, and that I always forget about it. And here we go again. So we have a DOJ-led team with Power Girl, Bane, and Etrigan. Etrigan is, I think, gear 9. But we have a L5 DOJ and L4 Bane, which, as usual, will be a pain. So the plan is the same. I want DOJ lead to remove Power Girl, that immunity. Harlequin Majester to kill the blues. Superman to be able to stop Bane from going crazy. And my own Power Girl to kill Bane after we have done with the other guys. I could have used that Etrigan here now because of Bane. Bane forces me to use 2 characters just to deal with him because I don't have any other good answer to that. So let's try and remove the death immunity and kill Power Girl on the next turn. Yeah, it's okay. And as you can see, my Harlequin Majester is always stunned by DOJ damage. So here I want to try and stun that Etrigan, so I won't get... no, I can't because there's... okay, let's put healing immunity and buff immunity on that Power Girl, so she won't be able to get that immunity. And my Superman is dead. Nice! I always love when this happens. So we have to go nuts here and try for the best. Yeah, this isn't going flawlessly as I expected. All the wrong RNG just happened. So let's try and kill this Bane and just one attack. So more energy. Let's kill it again. And see if Power Guild dies. Let's taunt up and let's hope that this Harlequin Magister is able to kill the J, and let's go from here. Yeah, we pull it. But that Superman death on the second turn was, let's say, crazy. It's something that you don't want to see because you bring him to be able to answer. So Twin City Legend again. No, I need more energy. Shop energy. So we will bring the team we used before, and there's Reverse Flash, Etrigan, and Red Dude. I don't know if this was the team we used before, but seems good enough for me. Strange thing that Enchantress didn't put the enrage back on someone of my guys. So let's try and kill this Enchantress. She should clash on Harlequin Magister face, dying in the process. And she did die. So let's go for Etrigan did use the attack on turn 1, so he won't be able to use the AoE again. So let's try and kill that Stars of Fire, because healing on the other guys is not that nice. And let's slow down Etrigan. And let's use our AoE here and see if we can kill that Stars of Fire. Yeah, we did it. And now it's Etrigan turn, and we will go from there by killing Green Arrow with the Green Magister. After that, no, it won't be Harlequin Magister. So thanks to those intellects up, I just killed a half-felt Green Arrow. I hope to see Twin City Legends more, especially because 14 points are good for me. And I think that we are there. We are barely there, but we are. So, no, I misclicked, sorry. So let's keep going, and we have this is Steppenwolf, another Magister team, and here I want to use my own Harlequin Magister, even though if he has Steppenwolf, I want to use my own Steppenwolf. And if I go like this, I will retaliate. And okay, we can do this mirror match just because I want to use Etrigan as much as possible. And chat is being silent for a while. What's happening, chat? You've been hypnotized by my voice. Okay, here we go for the usual tactic of AoE and miss. So yeah, we did even get the damage from that reverse flash. And we will lose. Yeah, we will lose someone here. So here I want to heal up. Yeah. So let's see if I can pull it anyway. No, I won't be able. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's clean this energy and then we will go to bed. Okay, I was saying we don't care about playing fair, and let's see if we go like this. Hi, Michael. So I don't want DOJ to be enraged, and it's okay. Oh, lucky for me, opposing DOJ just got her taunt up, so I will be able to don't miss on my Elegant Magister. Shame is that my opponent got that Steppenwolf that will allow him to go before I go. And let's purge this Harlequin Magister, hopefully from her taunt. Yeah, I did. We should be, let's say, in good position here. Because we have removed the evasion up from Harlequin Magister. And she will be able to kill some of my greens. But if I apply some bleeds on Steppenwolf, I should be sorted soon enough. Yeah, and here I want to apply an AoE bleed or just go for the kill. Let's apply some AoE bleed because I want to be able to rack up some evasion. And let's try and keep our buffs here with the AoE and maybe get a stun or two. It's okay. And we will kill that Harlequin Magister, or we will kill that Steppenwolf. Let's split Harlequin Magister. So next turn will be Harlequin reverse flash. So let's kill him, and we will kill Harlequin Magister with DOJ. And then I will kill Steppenwolf with Cheetah. Yeah, it was close, but the taunt from DOJ allowed me to have that immunity on everyone in the right moment. So RNG favored me this time. Dotnumb. He has Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz will be the featured character of next week Alliance missions, and I'm going to leave her at gear 10. Hopefully I will be able to get some skills on her in time. And she's special damage, so I don't know if I want to use here some. I will use the blue just for the affinity advantage and because of reverse flash, and I hope that Harlequin Magister doesn't enrage the wrong character. And as everyone here is faster than me, I don't want to use Cheetah. I will use my own Etrigan. No, sorry, I have to. So here I want to buff up just to be able to heal and AoE next turn, and hopefully I will be able to keep my overheal. Yes, I did. So here I want to use the AoE just to use the intellect down on everyone. And let's hope that, yeah, I still kept my overheal, and let's dispel. So here I want to apply some bleeds and hopefully kill that Etrigan, so I will be able to rack up some intellect. I know that Jessica Cruz will get her hints up, and let's kill that Harlequin Magister if possible. Yep. So Etrigan is just a beast right now. He will be able to kill everyone if he gets to his turn, and they are not dead before. As you can see, the special damage from Jessica is really a lot. It just nearly killed my DOJ. So let's see how much damage he does. So it's 9k and 17k. Thanks, Etrigan. And here we go again. Let's see what's left on this board. Yeah, we have a Damian Wayne here, which has a Black Adam POT. So the plan is the usual. I don't want to use her. I want to use Cheetah because I want to apply the bleeds and the intellect down on them all. And I will try and kill POT with my Harlequin Magister. I could have removed my DOJ and used Steppenwolf in that place, just to go for sure. But with Black Adam and POT, it was pretty a risk. So DOJ is first. I want to remove this stone, apply the intellect down, and I can't apply the bleeds because, you know, she was enraged. But I will have a chance to just do some regular damage. So here I want to try and kill that POT or Black Adam. Yeah, POT is scarier. And thanks to this proc, I'm able to survive an eventual AoE attack. So DOJ is next, and she will be able to put a dent in reverse flash health, and I will go for the bleeds on Black Adam. Another way to do this is to bleed reverse flash and kill Black Adam with Siren, but I think it's better if to just go like this. And then AoE everything else, hopefully killing Harlequin Magister in the process. And then, as I said, killing Siren and Black Adam. Using Siren to kill Black Adam, pardon. So we will probably lose someone here. No, we didn't. Let's bleed him and kill him. And we did it again. So. Okay, 3 more for this board clear. And we have a Cheetah-led team with Bane, Power Girl, and TDK. So this team is strange because both TDK, both Power Girl and Bane will capitalize on Cheetah's strengths up. And TDK can be an hindrance because he will just dispel and stun my taunters. So my plan here is to use Siren to kill the greens, Liquid Magister to kill Cheetah, Superman to kill Bane with Etrigan. So Superman, Liquid Magister, and Siren. Siren, Etrigan. I won't be able to kill Bane like this. So let's use Etrigan for those greens, and let's use Power Girl for Bane. And as I said, it's an hindrance to use a taunters here because TDK. Okay, let's buff up. Cheetah will probably bring us close to death, and that's the only thing that I can do. So let's taunt again because they will usually go for the leader. So yeah, our shield is keeping up. And let's see if I manage to kill some of those greens. I didn't even get retaliated, and I don't know why it didn't use my... So let's put buff immunity and healing immunity on Bane, and she did taunt up on the wrong time, as usual. So let's try and kill that power go. And no second attack for me. I will just die horribly here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get out of here. So I have to just use a different tactic here, and the tactic is just to ignore it again and go for the DOJ-led bleed team that I usually use against those kind of momentum team, because you want to be able to ignore Cheetah's attacks and I will go like this. Cheetah have to be removed as soon as possible, and by doing this I will allow my own Cheetah to speed up Harlequin Magister. DOJ will remove the taunt from opposing Power Girl, and I will be able to hit Cheetah as much as possible. So let's kill this Power Girl. I will retain my buffs and I will try and kill Cheetah. I should have done this on the first try. And right now I want to do as much damage as possible on TDK, because Bane it's low enough without any buffs. And if I get to not give him enough buffs, I will just capitalize on him being slow and buffing my own Power Girl. And thanks, Michael. So as I said, let's capitalize on the fact that Bane is pretty slow, and let's go on him. And by bleeding, we will offset some of his mans up. And here I want to be able to retaliate on him, so this can go south pretty fast if it does get a bunch of healing. But we have to hope that we will get some kind of double attack from Power Girl. Yeah, we did. Michael, I suppose that you are pretty happy about that, the Dr. Fate bug, and are you going to get him to L5, right? So another cheetah led team, and we will use again cheetah and Harlequin Magister to offset the scales. And to beat those two blues, I will use Red Hood here. Red Hood is useful because I want to be able to slow the pace down after I kill one of those blues. And I want two taunters because if I don't bleed or kill fast enough that Al Jordan, he will be able to remove one of those taunts. So let's see if we manage to kill that cheetah. We didn't not because she did get the turn meter up by retaliation. So right now I want to start bleeding Siren because before it's too late. Just because I want to be able to remove those evasion. And let's try again on those. Yep. And now it's time for Hal Jordan to die. And I will probably AoE here, just because I will kill Hal Jordan and bring Robin out of the shadows. And here we go. Let's bleed him and let's kill him on the next turn. I think that Red Dude is still one of the best leader you can get, especially if you have him L4 or more, because of its 5th legendary effect that will steal buffs from the opponent. And I was talking before of those packs, 4K packs that will allow you to get some, let's say, daily alliance character for 4K, and they are not cheap. But the other day there was Red Robin, Red Dude, Robin, Etrigan, and can't remember who was the 5th Batman, and or Nightwing was it? Nightwing, Red Robin, Robin. And I think that is good enough to get those if you need, let's say, 20 or 40 shards. So here we have this. I won't do the same mistake again. Let me check if this Power Girl has the taunt. She does have it. Okay, so this can be hard. The only exception is that this Clayface and Etrigan are gear 10. So I don't want any of my guys to die here, and so I won't bring any red. And my plan is to go with Cheetah's lead, not DOJ lead, to remove the buff from Power Girl. Etrigan will allow me to kill the guys. Reverse Flash will just... How do I kill that Etrigan? Okay, I need the, the red. And I want to kill Red Robin as soon as possible, so Power Girl here. So plan is I will remove the buffs from Power Girl, I will AoE to kill Power Girl, and then I will go from there. So I did my plan wrong because you know those 1000 agility up that won't allow me to kill Power Girl just yet. So let's attack it as normal. And Alleguin Majester will bring her low enough for me to be able to do some damage on the AoE. So right now I want to rack up some strengths up and hopefully some heals. He did miss on the first one, so I will retaliate. I didn't. I don't know why. So it's time for my Alleguin Majester to attack that Power Girl. And now I can AoE or just attack. So turn meter here is me on red dude. Yeah, then it's his Etrigan. Yeah, let's go for that red dude. Okay, the scary part of this encounter is gone. And I should be able to at least bring those 2 greens low enough to be able to kill them next turn. Yeah, one Clayface is dead, and hopefully Power Girl is dead right now too because of this purge. So let's AoE just for the sake of killing and applying some damage on Etrigan, and he should be dead with his attack. Yeah, another board clear, and I suppose we are in the 989, 97 ish. Yeah, 85. So let's keep going. One more board clear, and then I suppose I'm out. Or wow, we got 8 mil. And this is one team I won't even try and face. Because, you know, that's the usual. I could even try, to be honest. So let's leave him as the last boss. But I suppose that he will end up in a board reset. So let's go for these snaps. And 2 reds and 2 greens. And for the reds and the greens, I just want my usual. I can even use my Steppenwolf just to be able to be sure not to miss. And I will use my Splash here. So the plan is bring some damage on the arrows and Harlequin Magister, and then capitalize on that with Etrigan AoE. The buffs from Flash, Miss, and Crit will be able to, and Steppenwolf crits up will be able to help Etrigan in the process. So AoE here. The only side effect of the AoE is that if I attack with the AoE directly, Arcus will probably just shields up. So let's don't. Yeah, let's hope for a miss. Yeah, we did miss, and this is good. I repeat, I want the miss because I want Steppenwolf to use the AoE, and then he will go after I have buffed my own characters. So Etrigan and Power Girl will retain the crit chance up that I will get right now. So my next attack from Power Girl will probably kill Harlequin Magister and bring some other low enough that I will capitalize on that. So let's go there. Right, she didn't kill Harlequin Magister. And right now I want to kill those 2 greens. I have 8 intellects up, and this is done. That death immunity will probably means that on the next turn he will attack someone. Let's say I was saying that he will attack my reverse flash and kill him, but then I got the lucky uh, speed up and I got to use time paradox. Hello, let's save 8 mil for last, and we need some energy. Sorry. So we have SSDS and Clayface tanking for those. And again, I don't need. I won't be able to use Etrigan here. Aliquid Majesty is way better, and I suppose that I can use my own Clayface here and Aliquid Majesty. It's a shame that I don't have a leader. I could use Superman, to be honest, because that SSDS is just L1. So let's use Superman. Superman doesn't bring anything useful here, especially because Harrow will probably just put some strength and agility up on him, and that will means that he does not get to use his taunt or whatever. But you know, if I have a chance to use him, why not? So I don't want to taunt again here because she will die from the AoE, but it's the only chance I have to rack up some health. So let's taunt on Superman again and hopefully bring DOJ low enough. And my power girl just died. I want to use the turn meter down on DOJ just to be able to try and kill her with Alaguin Magister. And here I want to apply some damage on SSDS. Let's hope for a proc. Yeah, we did get a proc. And let's see if I can choose to AoE to kill Harlequin Harrow, or just try and be lucky and kill DOJ. Let's go for the luck that I don't have. Yeah, in fact. And again, Harlequin Magister is getting his stun every damn time. So I should be able to kill with the amount of strength up I have that DOJ. And from now on, it's just a matter of time because before I kill that Clayface, he can taunt up as much as he wants, but there's no real um, chance for him. Okay, he did even taunt. He is just that awesome. So clap all you want. I will just put apply, and you're gone. Healing immunity on Superman 2 is good enough just to stop Bane, Clayface, even DOJ, because she will won't be able to taunt up or heal up if she's in the lead position. It's just that good. So here we have Health 5, Red Hood, Power Girl, and just Health 3 Etrigan, which is gear 10. So I don't know, if you want to be a whale, just do it all the way. Don't leave your Etrigan at gear 10. But, let's just capitalize on that. And we have to use our Steppenwolf if we want to have a chance against that Red Hood. And Harlequin Magister will be our answer to. What if we don't use Harlequin Magister, but instead we will use another. Yeah, let's use Harlequin Magister because it's a red on red, so it's okay. I'm scared of using Harlequin Magister because, Power Girl 5, L5 is scary, but I need something to be able to apply some damage on the reds, and I don't want to use Clayface right now. So let's AO here. I didn't get any crit. And I've noticed something like, let's say, a complotist paradox. That is that when you are using a lower, let's say, legendary level, they will always hit you in the just most awful way. As you may see, that Power Girl got instant strength up and just retaliated for twice the damage she usually does. Yeah, as you can see, she did retaliate again. So let's kill this, hopefully get a proc. Yeah. And then I have to try and kill this Etrigan. Yes. And kill this Red Hood. And from now on I will die to those retaliation, yeah, because I know that this happens all the time. So I lost 1 point just because Power Girl retaliated on the wrong time. But as long as you kill their Red Hood first, and then you don't have to be scared about them stealing your buffs, it's all okay. It's all good and done. So here we have another fight that I would prefer to use my own Aquaman here, just to prevent that that a crit chance up, but seems that I can't. So what I will do here is to use my own Clayface to offset that with his agilities up, and I will use my Harlequin Magister to kill that Siren, and I need someone to kill that Harlequin Magister, so my plan is to use Reverse Flash or Power Girl. Power Girl is best suited here because she will be able to hit DS while he's hiding behind his invisibility. So I will taunt up here because I want to use the crit chance up from Steppenwolf on the next turn. And I will AoE here just because I want to reduce their life health as much as possible. So let's crit chance up. And the good thing about using Steppenwolf in this situation is that my own Harlequin Magister will get the hit chance up and she will retaliate better. So here I will kill Harlequin Magister and hopefully put a dent into DS life. He is dead. So let's go to slow down that Steppenwolf and kill this Siren. And now let's just kill the competition, because there only could be one Steppenwolf that is deciding to use his own buff when he's alone. That's hilarious. So 9 more points for us. Yeah, AI sometimes does this nonsense plays where she buffs the lone character, or she does attack on opposing affinity. I don't know why, but you know, if you can take advantage from that. So here we have the usual POT team, and they have Shazam, and I will go for with my Bleed Harlequin Magister team. Harlequin Magister will dispatch the blues, and hopefully I will have enough Blitz to kill Red Dude after that. If not, I hope that Harlequin Magister will kill it. So the plan is the usual: buff everyone up, remove the damage immunity from Power Girl, that immunity from Power Girl, kill her with bleeds or DOE, and I've applied the damage. And now apply bleeds on everyone else, just to be able not to get 10,000 attacks from that POT. So she won't be able to completely purge her opposing team, and she is dead. And as I said, my Harlequin Magister will be able to kill even that Red Dude. So here I want to kill Red Dude first, or yeah, because Red Dude first is scarier than POT. And the game is over. Harlequin Magister can be a blessing and a curse, because she enables so many lower gear character, and the curse is that it's completely random factor of enrages, of evades, and so on, that sometimes will just make you cry. So here we have a DS. DS has been nerfed, and we have a Gear 10 Harlequin Magister. DS has been nerfed, but you don't have to underestimate him, because he will kill you if you do that. So the plan is to use Red Dude. And we have an Harlequin Magister on the other side, which is Gear 10. As I said before, Gear 10 shouldn't apply that enrage on my team in a stable way. So I can use my own DOJ to remove the usual on Power Girl. Power Girl will do the rest, and I want to use my own Sarian here, or let's say I will use. Let's bring for good measure him, because we have two taunters, Harlequin Magister and POT. If Harlequin Magister enrages one of my guys, I will be able to use the other to purge her. So no one got enraged, and Power Girl doesn't have the taunt and death immunity. So I will dispel Harlequin Magister, and do I want to attack that? Yeah, let's try and kill that Power Girl. The third lasso is the highest damaging move of of DOJ, so it's best if you just use that if you want to kill someone on the first turn. And right now it's just a matter of time before we kill that Siren and humiliate that that Strux. So let's give a turn meter up to my red dude just to be able to attack again on the Siren. And I have some bleeds on her, so my 2 will give 1 full turn to me. And I will attack her just to be able to kill her with bleeds next turn. Yeah, and this is over. So let's remove those awareness. And red dude is just that good because, you know, it just got a full turn after this. Okay, one more win for us. Back power. Okay. 3 more for 8 mil. And this is a double Harlequin, and I found that the Suicide Squad Harlequin, the quite vexing one, can be scary in Red Alert because she always called for blues against my triple green team. So if I would have met this team in Red Alert, I would have cried because double call assist and probably Harlequin Magister would have been Zatanna or DOJ. But you know, we are not there. So uh, we want to do this by using our Steppenwolf. I should have Steppenwolf on 4. Nope. Steppenwolf to avoid the enrages and to be able to ignore the evasion. And I don't need any good red here because we have a lot of blue. We will use some blue, and we have a taunt, and we will use reverse flash here just to be able to deal some damage to those reds. I will probably just attack on turn 1 for Power Girl because I want to have her taunt up as much as possible. And as I don't have Harlequin or DOJ, she has to last a couple of turns. So here I want my usual attack on her, crit on someone and miss on her. And I got nothing of that. So let's attack here. So I retain my taunt and I racked up some strengths that will be able to kill, someone in retaliation, I was saying. And Cyber got cold, so he got cold again, and he has a bunch of strengths up. I have to kill him on the next turn, or I'm scared. And right now, everywhere this attack goes, it's good enough for me. But I prefer to go safe and slow down this Al Jordan. And with their AoE, I will try and kill Cyborg. Yeah, I even killed Harlequin, quite vexing. And now it's Etrigan time. Just some fun. I didn't even get a turn. This is the ugly, let's say, thing about Etrigan. If you don't get its third legendary first, you will end up buffing on his first turn, and unless you are pretty sure to be able to kill someone on first turn, and he will just do nothing. So we have another Harlequin Magister team with an Huntress team this time. And this is where I remove my reverse flash, still keep the power girl to be able to kill. and bring my own Harlequin Magister to be able to kill that Siren. I will buff up as usual on the first turn. And right now I want to use the AoE just to bring some intellect down on those opponents to be able to capitalize on it on Etrigan's turn. And by missing and critting, I got some turn meter up on Steppenwolf and some chance to crit chance up on Power Girl next turn. So I will buff up on Power Girl just because I want the strengths. I will cast crit chance up and 8 chance up on Steppenwolf. And I will AoE right now because I will probably kill someone in the process. And now it's time for my Harlequin Magister to kill his Siren. I didn't kill Siren, but I did now. And Etrigan will probably one-shot this Sol Jordan. Okay, 2 more to death. Final boss and final boss for the evening. I hope that we don't end up needing to reset the board just to be able to kill him. And again, another DS team and another Harlequin Majestic. I won't be able to use my own Aquaman due to this, and so I will ignore this Etrigan, and I will use my own Clayface. Clayface will be able to... Yeah, Clayface will be able to... I have enough taunt like this. I will just use a refresh. So I got an enrage on Cyborg, which is nothing because he will go for the buff. It was better if he didn't get enraged. So let's go for the AoE here, as usual. I got a crit on on DOJ, so I will be able to buff everyone up. And I think that I have just one strength. I don't have any strength, so I will need to buff here. And I wanted to be able to get an attack on DOJ, but I didn't. So let's try and bring that. Yeah, it was a shame because I wasn't able to kill that Harlequin Magister. And this means probably, yeah, air death. So let's try and kill that DS and Harlequin Magister. And I need to kill that DOJ as soon as possible. Let's hope for a crit and an attack from Power Girl. We'll probably bring her low enough. Yep, we did it. So I don't want to lose another character, so I will taunt up here. And let's try and kill him with Inato. Yep, we did it. I think I suppose that I should get a new microphone and stop using those headphones, because every time I shake my head I see that the microphone goes crazy, so you're probably feeling my noises. So, last boss, we are 70 in the ladder. And what do we have here? Okay, we had the scary team. So, what I want to do here is to kill Power Girl, kill Power Girl, Etrigan. So Etrigan probably has, let me see. Yeah, Fate, nice Jess. And by the way, Fate doesn't proc from Enchantress passive, so she's fully is okay. I didn't want to see this. Okay, so he doesn't have nothing beside those. Okay. So I have 2 tries for this, and as I said that I think I need. Okay, let's try something crazy here and see what's happened. So plan is to buff up my Harlequin Magister to be able to hit Etrigan because he goes before he goes. While yep, now I did end up losing on the first turn because of this stupid rage. So and she did attack the only one she shouldn't have. So I'm able to hit Enchantress here and apply some bleeds. That will probably means that that Bane will go crazy. Yep. Okay, I didn't get the Enrage. So let's try and kill the Enchantress, and I didn't. So my luck is just known, close to known here. And let's again try and kill that Etrigan. And here I want to keep my buffs. She has that immunity? No, she doesn't. I don't think I'm able to kill her on the spot. But I will try. And she did taunt. So let's go for this attack here. And I think that I need to rack up some evasion. Yep. And as you can see, that stupid Power Girl just did 6 evasion up like with Magister. So let's try and kill this. And I think I'm dead unless I manage to pull it off with Siren. But the bleeds, the evasion up will just fade the next turn. So I need to apply more. And the best place to apply those is here. And I'm dead. No, I'm not. So let's apply a bunch of bleed. And okay, this is getting So let's try and... I know that I'm dead, yeah. Okay. It just went wrong when Harlequin Magister died. So, another way that I can tackle this one is if I go with um, let's ignore the Harlequin Magister plan and let's go like this and like this. Or I probably should go with Superman instead. But let's see. One more try and I will open a PvP pack if to see if I get something to play with. And she didn't even get the buffs. So what do I want here is to apply some bleeds on her. Remove this annoying death immunity. And hopefully kill her with Siren. So one problem is out of the way. Now the next problem is this Bane. So I want to apply more pressure as possible on this Bane. And it just hit on those two evasion Siren. So I want to be able to remove that overhealing on Etrigan. And I can do a double attack here with DOJ and Siren. Or I can try and keep my buffs. No, I will move my strengths up and I will apply some bleeds, AoE bleeds here. Because I want more proc chances for Cheetah and more evasion up on Siren. So let's go again with Bane Pro. And now I want to kill as fast as possible that Etrigan. So, yep, he is dead. And let's see if Enchantress poses a problem here. Let's bleed her. Just consider that if I apply too many bleeds, I'm probably going up regretting that because she will send those on me back. So let's see if I can get a proc on the second, and is that. So, yeah, so end of my energy and boss at meal. Nice guy. One of the most prolific guys on our Discord. And even let's say a nice number because I'm just one of 2300 and I'm, you know, let's say discount price. So I am right now at 69 and that's another nice number. So let's see if I have some energy here. No energy. I will just buy a pack just to see if I get something, or if not, I will just go to bed. So it's 20 past midnight for me, and it's time to just call it a quit. It's a shame that I miss 38 more for next level, but it's late and I don't think it's worth going for it. So thanks for watching, thanks for staying as usual. Feel free to comment, subscribe, whatever, and see you on Reddit and on Discord. Join our Discord server if you still haven't. I will put the link in the comment. And see you next time, probably on definitely on Sunday. So see ya.